Welcome or welcome back to another video. I hope that you guys had an amazing day. By the time I am doing this video is actually already later on in the afternoon. Say is 5 something, close to 6 o'clock right now. I actually just got home from an amazing day with my kids. Went out, took them out to the park. We had fun times. We did imagination all over the park. I like to be involved in my kids' life as much as I can, whether I am acting like them or not. But I like doing that because then kids grow up, they become teenagers, their mindset just changes, and they want to work, and then they want to just help around the house, which is an amazing and is amazing that they start growing up and getting more mature. But then we don't have those babies that we used to have before, and even though they will always be our babies because that's how moms are, we always consider our kids, no matter what age they have. I still will consider my kids my babies. I only have one girl and one boy, as I told you guys on my last video, and I am taking as much time as I can. Oops, just dropped something in the back. I am taking as much time as I can with my kids. So if you're new to my channel, thank you for clicking on my video. In today's video, it's a this and that second round, a color and chat. This is a tag video where I got tagged by you on YouTube channel with Ashley A. They had tagged her, and then she had tagged me and someone else. So I also had tagged 2 people on my first video, and they will be the same people I'll be tagging on this video, which is True Colors, and also I forgot her name. I just started following her because Misty on YouTube channel, she was the one. Her name is actually the Country Gals. I'm awful with names, but a lot of people know her, and she was the one that told me and about these other 2 people, and one of them had answered back, so I appreciated that she did. So I'll be tagging both of them once again. But if you don't get tagged, it doesn't mean that you can't do the video. I will be putting the questions down below in my comments, so if you guys want to go ahead and do the video as well, just make sure to tag I think it was Michaela that started the whole color and tag. So just give her some credit, and also tag whoever you would like to continue the video. And the questions once again are in the comments down below. So on the first video that I did this, the questions for the first videos will be there, and the second questions will be on this video, which I'm doing right now. But before I start, I ended up going to Michael's a couple days ago, and I had bought these 3 paints. This one is metallic. They're all metallic, and I prefer buying metallic colors because it just costs more in the background. So I got this metallic one, and this one is the fuchsia color, and I just think that this is beautiful. This is such a beautiful color. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I think that's just beautiful. And I already used this one on a page, so you guys will see that in my completed videos. Then I ended up getting this one. This is the bronze medal. I haven't tried this one. Oops, I was squeezing it, but this is beautiful. I love it, love it, love it. And then this one is the antique copper, and I think these are very, very nice colors. And I haven't used this one yet, so hopefully I can use these soon so I can show you guys on my completed pages. I also decided I finally got a set of brushes. I went to Walmart because the Michaels didn't have the ones I was looking for. So I went to Walmart and I got this pack. It was about 3 something, 4 something for this pack, and it does bring a good variety. Like the sizes are amazing because some pages are wider and I can use these, and then some pages are the small ones. So depending on the page, you can just decide which one. I know there's another pack that I wanted and they didn't have it at the moment, so hopefully I can get that soon, but I think this will help and this is good for now. And another thing that I got was this palette. I already used it and I didn't realize, I thought it was just one, and then when I went to wash off the paint, it was a total of 2. So I only thought it was a 1 package, but this is the one that I ended up getting, and thank God it brings 2. So that's pretty much, I only got a little bit of stuff. I didn't get a lot of stuff, not yet. Hopefully soon there is a video I want to do with just supplies, and maybe some coloring books, or the coloring books I could just do them separate little by little while I get them in. So let's go ahead and start with the second round, and this is a total of 20 questions. The first round was 23. This one is 20. So let's go ahead and get started. Here you can follow along, or you can just pick a page and color with me if you would like to do that as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. The first question is coloring in a bed or coloring at a desk. That one's pretty easy for me. I prefer coloring in a desk because I feel like if I color in a bed, I'm going to be uncomfortable. I think the bed for me is just something more, if I want to read a book, I would read a book there, but not color. Color is more of a desk thing for me because I have too many stuff for me, and I have too many stuff that I use. So if I was to color in the bed, my bed would be too full of stuff, and my husband's going to be looking at me like, where am I going to sit? So definitely I will be sitting on a desk because I carry with all my supplies, because you never know what you're going to use on the page. You don't know exactly where you're going to use, or unless you just pick what you're going to do on the page already and then just take that stuff. But I prefer the desk. That's more my thing. And I can also pull like my tablet and watch YouTube, other people's YouTube, or watch my shows. I've been watching the Blacklist, the last season that just came up. I love that show. If you haven't watched that show, oh my God, that's such a good show. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people, my mother-in-law was watching it too. She's the one that got me into the show, and she got upset with one part that happened, and then she said that she didn't feel like finishing the show. And I said, I'm still curious on how the show is going to end, regardless of what happened on the last season. So if you have not watched this show, The Blacklist, you have to watch it. You're not going to regret it. I guarantee that you're not. It's one of those shows, is action. Since the beginning, it's just action. It's just based on this fugitive, and he just brings a lot of stuff in hand for the police and for the FBI. So in order for them to get cases, he also asks for stuff in return. But there's a reason why he's doing that. Like, I don't want to say a lot about it because I don't want to spoil it for you guys if you guys haven't watched it, but it is on Netflix. I'm not sure where else they have it on. I only have Netflix. Like, I have other apps that I watch shows, but I keep that on the TV, and on my iPad I just keep the Netflix one. I don't like putting too much stuff on my iPad. I usually just put stuff, videos and things like that. Question number 2 is Crayola super tips or staedler markers. I haven't tried the staedler markers. I have them on my wish list, and I haven't gotten the chance to actually get them. When I went to Michael's, I was gonna get them. They had the pack there, but I didn't. But as of right now, I guess I'll say Crayola tips. They're not bad. I use them for my Disney books, and they're pretty good. I know they do strikes and stuff like that, but if you find a way how to mess around with the markers and just go around it while you're coloring, and they come out way better, and they don't do the strikes a lot. And I like to do them by sections. I just don't pick a big section and just go crazy coloring. I'll go by sections and take my time so the page can look nice. So I'll say the Crayola tips for now because I haven't tried the other markers. So question number 3. Let me just color this heart. Right now I'm using the glitter hoo-hoo marker. So if you're interested, I have those in one of my what do you call that? One of my videos of the haul supplies. But if you just wanna DM me and ask for the link, I can also do that. But these are, I love these markers. All you have to do if they start coming out, just push it a little and more will continue to come out. Make sure you shake it because it does have the glitter. So question number 3. Eriy, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Eriy, romantic country series or tracing series. I'll say Eriy. I'm not sure if I'm saying it wrong. I'm so sorry, but I say her books better. I've been wanting to get her books. It's just I'm not ready for it yet. But I'll say Eriy. If I have to choose between them two, I'll say Eriy. One. I know for sure I'm saying it wrong. I know it for sure I'm saying it wrong. I just hope that you guys understand what I'm saying. So I'm going to spell it out. Eriy. And I know that you guys won't know what I'm talking about. I just can't pronounce it for some reason. But yeah, that is the name. But that will be the person I will choose because I like their coloring books. Okay. Question number 4. Sachdeva, color by number, or color Questopia, color by number? I will say color Questopia, color by number. That will be my choice. Let's see. Okay. Glitter eyes. Oh yes. I think I only colored one page on this coloring book. And this is J Summer, by the way, just in case you don't have it. All right, question number 5 says Hannah Lynn simple version of the page or more detailed version of the page. I'm going to be really honest about this one. I love Hannah Lynn's coloring books. But when I first started coloring in Hannah Lynn's book, I didn't want to touch the ones that had a lot of details at all. I was not interested. I didn't want to color in them, and I just kept skipping them, and I kept doing, this is when I first started, and I kept doing pages that are just simple because I didn't want to do the other ones. But I ended up I started doing a color buddy with RU's Artsy Corner, and she got me into doing the details because when we do color buddies, she picks a page and I pick a page. She's on Instagram, and I love her pages. She does such an amazing job. And I think she was going to do a YouTube channel. I'm not sure if she did it or not, but she is on Instagram. And she got me into doing the details because she will pick a page and I'll pick a page. And I think I already said that. And every time she'll pick a page, it will be the detail one. And I'm like, no way. Oh my God. When the first time that she picked her page, I said, okay, I marked it. And I said, oh my God. And I actually left it for last because every time I grab it, I was like, okay, I got to do this page. And then I would put it back and I'm like, no, it's too many details. And then I'll put it back. So honestly, ever since then, I'll say detail because it's more fun. You get to do more things. You get to have fun with the page, you know what I mean? And practice more things so you could do different things and things like that. So ever since she got me into it and making me do pages, She has seen my videos before. So yeah, thank you to Ryu's Artsy Corner. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but she got me into doing the detailing one. So now every time we just picked pages not so long ago. I haven't started on them yet, and I am excited because they're detail pages. So we are going to finish, well, I'm hoping that we can finish this book together. And even if we take our time with it, because we also do color buddies with other people. So, and I know we have our life where we have things to do out there. And yeah, it's just, thank you for making me do some detailing. I was always sticking to like simple coloring books, but now I really want to get into certain coloring books, and I love the Circle of Life coloring book. Oh my god, I love doing that book, but it takes me forever. I just did a page, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, you won't see the page, and it looks way better in person. But hopefully when I do my completed pages of October, you guys are going to see that page. So don't worry if you don't follow me on Instagram. You will still see it in the end of the month video. But it took me all day to do that page. And I also had to stop a whole bunch of times to either give my kids something to eat, or I had to take a break. I even ended up watching a movie with my kids. Then I ended up playing a game with my kids. So having to take breaks in between, it's good when you're doing a page, because sometimes when you're just coloring, you get to the point where you just start feeling overwhelmed and you start feeling tired, and it's like you can't focus, and then you start like getting annoyed because you can't finish the page or you know, things like that. And I like to take, once I start feeling tired or I can't focus, or it's just, I don't know, it's just, I'm not in the mood, I just stop. I leave the page there and I stop. I take a break. I go watch YouTube. I go make myself something to eat. I go play with the kids, something that will distract my mind. Or I just go out with my kids and take them to the park, or we just go out grocery shopping, or just walk around the stores and things like that. So let's go to the next question. I remember. Okay, number 6. Coloring animals or coloring people? Either or, because I only used the skin colors from Ahuhu sets for just the skin on animal and people. And I'm not that good. Like, I don't do shading or anything. I do want to learn. So I've been watching like other people do shading. I'm not ready to do it yet. I feel like I'm not there yet. But is it one of my goals? Yes, it's one of my goals. So I'll say either or. I'm good with it. I'm fine with it for now. I think once I start doing shading, I say more human, because you know, you get to see the skin, how it starts turning and things like that. I don't know. But I think as of right now, my answer would be either or. Hopefully I can learn more. Compared to how I started, I think I have learned so much. I don't know if you guys have seen my first. I'm going to put it on the screen so you guys can see my first. So you guys can see my first page, how I first started. So I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I even have it on my Instagram. It's my first picture that I had posted when I first started, but I didn't care posting it because nobody was following me, and I wasn't following nobody. That's when I first opened on my Instagram, and when I opened it, I just posted it. I was like, ain't nobody gonna follow me, you know, it takes time and for people to actually find you and blah blah blah, whatever. And that's exactly how it happened. I posted my first one, and for 2 weeks after I posted, I didn't have nobody follow me. I had zero, nothing. Then when I kept posting, from there I did 1 page per day. Then I started getting followers, and I was like, oh my god, I hope nobody likes that picture, nobody looks at it. But hey, some people did see it. So, but thank God that was a while back. I already have around 500 pages that I had put on there. So All right, the next question is, plan your colors in advance or wing it? I'm more of a wing it type. I don't plan my colors unless I want to do like a more of a challenge. How do I say it? I'm more into like, okay, if we're gonna do a 5-color challenge. I did that one time with Ashley A on YouTube channel, and we had picked she had picked my colors and I had picked her colors. So if it's stuff like that, then I don't mind it. But if it's just me picking a page and then going from there, I just wing it. I'm not a person to like worry about, you know, what should I do? Let me pick my colors first. I don't know. I never done that. I just picked a page, and if I felt comfortable in doing that page, I would just finish that page and just go from there. I have never done the other way. I just feel like it's more fun when you sit there and just take your time picking and color the page. Because sometimes I don't know what to do. I don't know. And now that I'm talking about that, I forgot who I was watching on YouTube channel. I just started following them. So they had mentioned they had bought this color palette from somebody else, and they bring a good amount of 5 sets of color. And sometimes whenever she didn't know what to color, she'll just pick a color palette from there and she'll go based on that, which I think that's pretty cool, because it does help out with certain pages that you just look at them like, oh, I don't know how to color this, or I don't want to mess up this page. So I'm hoping that I can get that set of palettes. It's about $30, but it brings, I think, about 100 different color palettes she has. And the person also has a second set. So I'm hoping that I can get those, because it does help. It's a whole bunch of cards, and they're already set up in different ways, either holidays or just pastel colors or things like that, and the colors are already set. So if you like one of those, you just pick it and pick the colors and go from there, which I think is pretty cool. All right, my next question is, plan your colors in advance. Nope, we already did that one. And number 8, straight coloring or blended coloring. I'll say straight coloring. I don't like spending too much on a page. I feel like I'll get tired of it, and I just like to do this for fun. I like to just entertain myself, color buddies with other people. I do like to learn different techniques, but when it comes to shading, I'm not too good. You know, I'm not that good of a person to do shading, and it's okay. So I'll say just straight coloring. Just straight coloring, you know. I'm okay with that. Don't give me too much work. My kids are already too much work. I try to get my kids to color. And I bought them a set of markers, set of color pencils, crayons. I bought them everything. And nope, they want to use my color pencils. They want to use my markers. They want to use my glitter. I even gave them like their own set of glitters they can use. No, they still want to use the ones I use. So now neither of them want to color until I let them use my stuff. And they're like, we just want to be like you, Mom. And we want our page to come out like yours. So I told them once they learn how to stay inside the line, things like that, I wouldn't care if they use my things. I'm happy they look up to me a lot. Who wouldn't, you know, anybody will feel proud. Any mother. And if you're a mother, you do such an amazing job with your child. Sometimes we feel overwhelmed, or we feel like we fail in certain areas, or was I too tough in this area? Did I do it wrong? And then our minds are like running, but no. Those kids look up to us. And I think that mothers do a great and amazing job. Now that I'm a mother, I can actually say what it is to be a mother. You know, I used to look at mothers before when I was young, and I'm like, it's just something really simple. They probably, or I used to be like, all you have to do is just give them food and that's it. Let them do whatever. But no, it's a big responsibility. Now that I'm a mother, I see how much responsibility we have to do. So enough about that. Let me go to the next question, guys. I think I'm talking too much today. I feel nervous. Okay. Number 9, color by number or color by color? I'll say color by number. I don't think I would like color by color. I'm more into color by number type, because sometimes what if I don't have, this marker's dying on me. What if I don't have that color that is saying, oh no, this is coming out ugly. Yeah, my marker is dying on me. So I'm more into color by number. Next question is alcohol markers or Sharpie permanent markers. I'll stick more to alcohol markers because Sharpie, I don't really like the smell from Sharpie or permanent markers. I'm more into the alcohol markers. I did hear that the Ahuhu had like a type of smell, but I don't have those markers yet, so I don't know exactly. But the markers that I do have, they don't have a strong smell on them at all, and these don't smell that bad either. But I will not do like Sharpies. I hate the smell of the Sharpies, and I don't know, it's just not my cup of tea. So for sure it would be alcohol marker. Okay, question number 11. I think I'm on 11. Okay, coloring images realistically or wacky colors? I don't really care. As long as the page is cute, I'm okay with either or. I don't like, only thing that I don't like if it's just like not cute, you know, like I don't know how to answer that. I'm more into cute stuff, you know, cute animals, chibi stuff, that they have good art. I'm really attracted to that stuff. That stuff is, you know, that is worth coloring. I don't like wasting money on something that is not gonna, I don't know, call attention, I guess. Some people do such an amazing job. I think I'd rather waste my money on people that know how to do really amazing, good job. Even if it's something simple, but it looks cute, I'll stick more to cute stuff. You know, stuff that calls attention. That's just my opinion. Okay, so question number 12, color while listening to a podcast, music or audiobook? I'll say music. I don't really listen to podcasts, and I tried doing the whole audiobook, and I'm not into the whole audiobook either. I do not like it at all. I don't know why, but I tried it because there's some books that I just prefer listening to, and I haven't really done it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try, and I don't like it. I just felt bored. I don't know if it was the voice. So I don't know if there's a way that we can change that and pick someone else, you know, a different voice, a different, I don't know. I just didn't like the girl that was there talking. She sounded really bored. And I don't know, it's not my cup of tea. So I'll say more, prefer listening to music while I'm coloring. It just gets me in the mood. Next question is Kerby Roxanne's worlds within worlds or fragile worlds? I'll say both, because those are the ones that I have on my wish list. But the most that has caught me my attention is fragile, the fragile world. But I'll say both because I do want to give a try to both of them. They're like I said, both on my wish list. I haven't bought any of them. But not so long ago, I went out and I was looking at them and I wanted to buy one of them, and I was like, not yet. And I kept putting it back. I don't know if it's because I don't feel confident enough to start coloring those books, but eventually it will happen because Circle of Life has a lot of details on that coloring book, and I've been getting really comfortable in that book. So I'll say that I'm ready to get one of Kerby's coloring book. So hopefully soon I can get that and see if I can do pages from there. Kamiliya Angelkova mandalas or miniature. I can never say that. Series. I'll say more to the little 50 miniatures. I'll say more that one. I love those books. I was telling Ashley A that I finally completed all my little animals miniatures one, and I do want to get the houses as well, but I was able to have the entire collection of Kamiliya Angelkova with the little animals. I have every single one of them, and I always try to color in them almost every month. They're always mentioned. I always mention them on my completed videos. So those, I love those books. I think those are, I hope that she comes out with more. So we'll see if she does. But I have the whole collection, which I'm super excited. Okay, let me grab a skin color marker because I don't have them with my other markers. They're actually separated. I actually have, these are the Hoo art marker, but the skin colors that Ashley on YouTube channel had told me about, and ever since she told me, I have them and I use them for all the skin colors, whether it's for animals or for the humans. I use these markers, and I don't even have one that is dead yet, and I have them separated from all my other markers, so I know I only use this for skin colors. So I don't use them for anything else unless it's a color that I don't like for skin colors. I separate them and put them with my other markers. But I keep them separate, and they're actually with my glitter gel pen in a drawer. And then I also have them with like metallic type of markers as well. I like to keep all those separated from just regular colors. And then I also have, I'll show you this little bin I have. Then I only have like the white marker in there. I have the black marker. I have, let me just show you. That way you guys can see. I have those separate. Those are my main colors that I use. So this is my little trash bin, recycling. It's for pens and stuff like that. I bought this a while back. And this is where I have all my glitter ones, my main glitter ones that I like, my metallic colors that I also love to use. I have the gray, this is a gray glitter pen. And I have my metallic gold and my metallic silver in here. I also have my glaze and my white that I use for the white outline. And then I use the black glitter because I use the black glitter for eyelashes on the girls. I think it looks really cute and it calls attention. So if you guys want to take that idea, I guess, and use it for your benefit, you can go ahead. I got it from somebody else. They use it for the Hannah Lynn's girls in their eyelashes, and she puts on the black glitter and they look really nice because it's all shiny, the eyelashes and stuff like that. So ever since I seen them, that's how I do the eyelashes on my girls when I color. So I'll show you guys how it looks when I'm done doing that. So yeah, I have certain things separated and certain things that are together. All right, so the next one, I don't know where I'm at. Buddy color or color on your own. I love color buddies. I have, of course, Ashley A. I do a lot of color buddies with her. We're working on 3 books right now. The first one is the Chibi from J Summer. We're trying to finish that one together. Well, I'm actually trying to help her finish her book because she has the one singles. I have doubles. And then we also working on the Rita Berman one we're working on that one, but we're gonna start in November. Like I said on my other video, we're working on that one together. We're also working on the Ocean, the 50 Ocean from Kamiliya Angelkova as well. We're working on that one, and we're working on the horror one. So I think that's 4 books. We're working on the horror one. So I love working on those books. I also do color buddies with Ryu's Artsy Corner on Instagram, and I work on Hannah Lynn on those with her. Those are our color buddies for Hannah Lynn. I'm sorry if I sound crazy talking right now. And then I also color with True Colors. We sometimes do 1 page a month, and we'll pick from one of the Kamiliya Angelkova books. I also have JoJo's Coloring. We are working on a book. I think it's the, I forgot which one it is. But I have them all separated. I have Lynn Myers also, we were working on a book, but I haven't heard from her in a while. But I do like buddy colors. But there are some books that I prefer doing on my own because, you know, everybody has other color buddies that they're doing with, and sometimes we're not back to back doing pages. So I'm okay with that. I don't like people feeling like they're rushed, and I want them to take their time. Even if they finish first or I finish first, it doesn't matter. I like to take my time. I don't rush nobody. So as soon as they're done with their stuff, then they'll let me know and we go from there. But there's some books that I do prefer doing by myself. So I'll say either or, but I really love doing color buddies. I also do color buddies with Misty on YouTube channel. So I be having fun. Sometimes it does feel a little overwhelming when I have a lot of color buddies. But what I've been doing lately, so I don't feel like that, because at first, when I first started, I wanted to make sure that I finished everybody first and make sure that you know, as soon as they said that they were done, I was also done. And no, now I just put them in order. Whoever is first, say whoever said it first and the other person, I put it in order and I work my way down my pile of color buddies. Then I have a pile separate where I have books that I just color on my own and books that I don't want to color during that month. So I have everything separated. It's more organized and it's way better. And I do have my days where, say that today I am doing a page on my own. Tomorrow I'll do a color buddy. The next day I do another page on my own. And I do the whole entire day just pages on my own. Say if I want to do 3 pages that day, then that day is just my alone time with my pages. And then if it's a color buddy that day that I want to work on, I work in the order that I have them. And I go from there and I start sending the images to the people that I finished that day. But I won't do both in the same time. Like I won't work on alone pages and also color buddies. I do not like feeling overwhelmed. I do not like feeling like I have to rush because somebody's gonna say, hey, I've been waiting for you or anything like that. I like to take my time. I also have a life where, like I said, I go out. I like to take times with my kids, even if we're in the house. I do school with my daughter. I do speech therapy with my son. So half the time I am doing other things as well. So that's my schedule over here. Somebody has said, wow, you do a lot of pages. That's because I set a goal every single day. I don't say, this week I'm gonna do this. I don't like thinking about the whole entire week because you never know. Things change, things happen, and you never know what comes up the next day. I like to go per day. I wake up in the morning with my daughter. We sit down, and while she's doing homework, that's when I decide how many pages. I just start coloring, and I color until my daughter is done with school. She starts at 8 and she's done at 12 o'clock. And that's when I'm done coloring. Sometimes I color in the afternoon if I don't have nothing else or I don't want to play. If I'm not in the mood to do anything else or I didn't go out that day, I'll do more pages. But usually I do up to 3 pages per day. And if you times that by 30, you get about 90 to 95 pages, depending. Yesterday, today's actually the 6th. Yesterday, today's the 6th, let me see. Today's the 7th. Okay, today's the 7th. So that's the day I started doing this video. What was I gonna say? Yeah, like yesterday, I only did 1 page. That's all I did. And today, I didn't do no pages at all in the morning until now. Almost at 6 o'clock at nighttime is where I'm gonna start doing a page, which is this video with you guys. And that's it. If I do another page, I will, but I promised my kids I was gonna play with my daughter. It's called Farm Together on Nintendo Switch, and we're gonna be playing that game together and see if we can make our farm grow. But I like to do that just so I can spend some time with my daughter. They also have another game where we all play together, which is Kerby Buffet, and it's a fun game. So let me get back to the questions because I still have a couple more questions. It's not a lot. Okay, trying a new artist or buying from an old favorite. I'll say I'll do both. I like to try new things, but I also want to have my collection from certain people. Say Jay Summer, I want her collection, even though I know that I won't be able to get all of them because there's some that they don't sell in Amazon anymore. They're out of print. Like Rita Berman, I want to have her entire collection. Kamiliya Angelkova already got her entire collection. I just found out about Molly Harrison. I want to get her books. I also want to collect Sherry Body. There's quite a good of illustrator out there that I want to have their collection. So I'll say both. So if I haven't tried one, I still like to try it out. And if I don't like it, I don't continue to buy from the person. But yeah, I'll say both. Colorful or neutral color palette. I always go colorful. If you guys have seen my stuff, I always go colorful. I just pick and go from there. I never plan my colors. Would I like to do a neutral one? I think I'm saying it right. Yes, I would. I like to try different things. I like to put myself in a challenge. But I'm more into colorful markers. Just pick and keep going from there. Whatever I decide at the moment, I just color and go from there. Okay. I like her hair. I think that hair color is pretty nice. It's like a goldish type of color it looks here because of the shading. That's how my daughter's hair is. And if you see my hair is just dark brown. My kids don't really look like me. I have dark skin color and my kids are super white. They came out like their dad. They're really, really light and their hair is beautiful. Oh my God. It's beautiful. I love that. It looks like this right here and blonde. Like her hair is beautiful. And she's always telling me she wants long hair. So her hair is almost like completely covering her back. And she's always looking at me like, don't ever cut my hair, Mom. And don't ever cut my hair. My hair has to be long. I love long hair. So this is what I do with a black glitter one. I know I just changed the conversation, but I do it on the eyelashes. It looks better. So once I show you the page, you guys are gonna see that. But I always do this to any of them that have eyelashes. I don't know if you can see it through the camera. Okay, next question is typically color a page in one sitting, or work on it little by little. If it's a simple page like this, Jay Summer, Kamiliya Angelkova, Chibi Girls, anything that has to do with simple, I do it in the same. As soon as I start, I finish it. But if it's a longer page, as in circle circle of life, I do that. I'll time myself. I'll do an hour and then I stop and I take a break from it and then I go back to it. I can't just sit there when it has too many details. I just get tired of it and I get bored. I just have to get up and do something else. Color while watching TV or color while watching YouTube. I'll say YouTube because that's the most that I watch is YouTube. Unless it's a good show, I watch the show. But usually when I'm coloring, it's just YouTube. I watch everybody else's YouTube. I like to listen to their color and chat. I like to listen to their opinions. I like to see what they have learned so far. Especially people that have been on YouTube for so long coloring. I like to listen to what they have to say because they've been doing it for so long. Especially if they have a beautiful page and they always have like good palettes. I like to listen to what they say, what they use, what they don't use, why they did it, why they didn't do it, things like that, because it teaches me more, you know. It just makes me want to try different things. I don't like staying to just one thing constantly. I like different stuff. I just hope that everybody's day was awesome today. Let me know if you guys like these color and chat. I'm trying to get into them. Ashley was the one that got me into it, so I'm trying to see if I can get into it as much as I can and try not. Once in a while, I'll do a video that I'm not talking or speak color and things like that, but there'll be videos. There'll be videos where I just would like to talk with you guys. I'm trying to see if I could go live as well with you guys and just color a page and talk with you guys live. I would like to get to know you guys more or have you guys get to know me more. How many of you guys been playing the Disney one? The Disney Dreamlight? Oh my God. Mine's been acting up so much. I told Ashley about it. Oh my God, mine's just super acting up. And I've been wanting to play so much. And I can't. You can tell this marker's dying on me. But yeah, it's such a fun game. But I haven't been playing it at all. Because it's just not. I'm waiting for the update. I really do hope that it's soon. They said within the 3 weeks. And I really do hope that it happens soon. Sometime in October. The next question is the last one. I'm already on the last one. Okay. Color by number, pixel, mosaics. I can never say that word. I can never say so many words. Or standard color by number. I don't think I really care which one. It's as long as they're not I've seen the ones that are like cross stitch. I don't like those at all, but I don't mind the other ones. Technically, I really don't know because I haven't really tried it, but I don't mind the other ones, the other type of color by numbers. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave the background as it is. I don't know, should I leave it? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it how it is. That was the last question, so I think it doesn't really matter if it's a pixel or mosaics or a standard color by number. I think they're both pretty cool to do. And that is my video, and this glaze is almost done. I do have one more pan of this one, and I do like using this on the eyes, so I'll show you how this looks. And honestly, I don't like using it if it's something bigger. I think I said in one of my other videos. And I don't keep going over it because it will break your page if you try to like go more than 2 times. Like I'll go 1 time and I'll wait and then I'll do another pass because I like my stuff to shine. And I feel like if you do it just 1 time, it doesn't give that enough shine on the page like I want to. So I'll wait until it dries and then I'll do another pass on it. So that is it, guys, for this video. That's the end of it. I'm not gonna do the background. I think this looks good how it is. And if you guys can see, it has that shine on the glitter with the red color, and I love it. The eyes are shiny. I usually like to do a second pass on there, but I think this looks really, really great. And those are all the questions that are on the second round. I'll be tagging the same people. If you are not tagged and you guys want to be part of this, you guys can also do it. You guys don't need to wait to be tagged. You guys can do it and tag your own people. Just make sure you guys give the credit to the person that started this, which is going to be in the comments down below. So I see you guys on my next video.